Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my first time viewers. Shout out to my last time viewers. Shout out to the people that's viewing this video, whether religiously or in passing. You already know, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Monday. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Today is a beautiful day. I got off tomorrow, which means hopefully I'm able to shoot my podcast tomorrow, man. I got some good news for y'all, right? So, Hype Fan Eagle has now become an audio podcast. I repeat, Hype Fan Eagle has now become an audio podcast as well. Y'all can tap in whether you got Spotify or Apple. Type in Hype Fan Eagle and subscribe or become a member or whatever the case may be. Wherever you listen to your podcast from. I will be dropping my first episode today. Actually, tonight, I will be dropping my first episode on the Hype Fan Eagle show on Spotify or on Apple. Matter of fact, on both, wherever you get your podcast from. So if y'all don't have time listening, watching the videos, y'all can actually listen to it and everything like that. Trust me, it's gonna be real popping when the season happens. You already know, man. Listen, man, I appreciate every last single one of y'all that's viewing this, whether religiously or in passing, man. It's a lot going on out there. You know what I mean? Of course, y'all already know it's a lot of narratives out there. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of narratives out there. You feel what I'm saying? It's a bunch of people that's still acting weird about what we accomplished, especially in the Super Bowl. It's a bunch of stuff going on out there, right? But let's talk, man. BG, Brandon Graham, was going off on Deboo Samuels. Brandon Graham popped up somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I think he was talking to a Commanders fan, right? And everything was all good, you know, laughing, you know, shit talk, basically. And they was going back and forth. And one of the guys said that, you know, we got Deboo Samuels, right? And Brandon Graham said, oh, we ain't worried about him. He got to get in shape. I don't know if y'all saw Deboo Samuels lately, but that boy looked like Pillsbury Doughboy. He looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy. You know what I'm saying? He looking slow, overweight for his position. Overweight for his position, looking slow. I'm not going to say he's out of shape, but he might be out of football shape. I want to say that. He might, what's going on, y'all? He might be out of football shape. You know what I'm saying? Go back and look at some of his videos in camp. It looked like he's out of football shape, yo. He big. The boy big. Pause. You know what I'm saying? The boy big. Listen, Deboo Samuels is Deboo Samuels. Do I think that he is going to be the threat like how he used to be? No, I don't think so. Yeah, what's good? What's good, yo? You know what I'm saying? I don't think Deboo Samuels is going to be the threat like how he was with the 49ers. I do think that he's going to be good, but come on, bro. We the Philadelphia Eagles at the end of the day. I think a sweep will happen. I'm not going to lie. I think a sweep will happen. What's good, yo? What's good? What's good? Shout out to my HypeTalk family. You already know. You know what I mean? I think a sweep is going to happen, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, I cannot wait until opening day. Opening day will prove a statement. I'm not even going to hold you. Versus the Cowboys, opening day will prove a statement. And I, myself personally, I will be there. Y'all hear me? I know y'all hear me. I will be there. I will be there. Opening day. Opening day. Dropping a banner, ring ceremony, BTA, belt to ass. I will be there. That will be a statement going into game 2 when we play Kansas City. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I feel like this time around, this Super Bowl time around, we want what they call it, a Super Bowl hangover. I don't believe that we'll be getting a Super Bowl hangover this year. I don't believe so. I believe in 2018, after we won a Super Bowl in 2017, I believe we had a Super Bowl hangover. I mean, I believe this time we are more focused than ever. You know what I mean? What did he say? He said, name 5 NBA players currently. I'm not about to do that, Cooper Flag. I already know 5 NBA players. Why would you even, you know what I'm saying? Why would you even want me to do that? It's simple. All right, you want me to name 5 NBA players? LeBron, no, Dylon, and Dylon. 5 NBA players, right there. Cooper Flag, and Cooper Flag. 5. Right there. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, I think, like I said, bro, I don't think we're gonna have I don't think we're gonna have a Super Bowl hangover, bro. I do not think we're gonna have a Super Bowl hangover. I believe that either we're gonna go 1-1 with the Commanders, or we're gonna sweep them, or we're gonna go 1-1 with the Cowboys or sweep them. I believe that we're only gonna go 1-1 with a team in the division. I do not believe that we're going to go 1-1 with the Cowboys and the Commanders. Only one team in the division we're going to go 1-1 against. I don't know which team. Other than that, I believe that we sweep. I believe that we sweep in the rest of the division. I'm not going to lie. I believe that we're sweeping the rest of the division. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, game 1 is a statement game. Game 2, that's when we bring the pain. I believe if we get those 2 out the way, I believe the rest is history. Now, somebody will catch us slipping. Somebody will catch us slipping because the first 6 games are either statement games or games that we just, all right, cool. If we clear those, if we clear the first 6 games, the league is in for a rude awakening, bro. If we clear the first 6 games, the league is in for a rude awakening, bro. I'm not worried about nobody else, bro. Out of Bounds Podcast. Super Bowl hangover applies to the loser, not the winner. But I'm saying, though, y'all remember in 2017, we won a Super Bowl. In 2018, that's when Jason Kelce was going off calling the Patriots robots and all that stuff. And remember, we got cooked in 2018. Well, we wasn't getting cooked because we almost made it back to the NFC Championship if it wasn't for Alshon Jeffrey dropping that pass. But our season was like this, though. You feel what I'm saying? Our season was like this, though. But I say that to say this. I feel like we are focused more than ever. You know what I'm saying? I believe that we got the right head coach telling the team the message. I believe that we got the right leadership in the locker room. I believe that we got the right organization, the right staff. You know what I'm saying? I believe that I know that players believe in Jalen Hurts at this point. You know what I mean? They had what's the offense? They had Lane Johnson on the facility with Shady, Acho, and whoever else up there. They was interviewing him and stuff like that. They was pretty much asking him about Jalen Hurts' personality and stuff like that. And I'm paraphrasing. He was like, "Yo, what you see from Jalen Hurts is what you get. That's really him." You know what I mean? That's really him. You know what I mean? He stayed right there in the middle. He's not too high. He's not too low. He stayed right there in the middle. So what you see is what you get. You know what I mean? He could be funny at times. You know what I mean? But he is one of the leaders in the locker room. He is one of the leaders in the locker room. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy Out of Bounds Podcast for real. I believe Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley will be in the MVP conversation. Yeah, for sure. For sure. One of the two. One of the two. You feel what I'm saying? I believe right now that Jalen Hurts figured out the game of football. And listen, it takes a quarterback 5 years to fully develop into the quarterback that he wants to be. I'm talking about fully understanding a defense, fully reading a field, fully knowing how to get rid of the football when he needs to. It takes 5 years to like 100% develop. You know what I'm saying? Even Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, CJ Stroud is going to go through that. It takes a real quarterback 5 years to fully develop. Jalen Hurts hit that mark last year. Not going to lie. From the back half of the season, all the way into the Super Bowl, he showed me a different Jalen Hurts. He showed me that he know how to understand the defense. He know how to read a defense. He know how to go to his checkdowns. He know how to get the ball out of his hands. That's what I saw. I saw a Jalen Hurts that was decisive in the pocket. That's what I saw. The league is in for, I'm telling you, Jalen Hurts about to bring, I'm telling you. A storm is about to happen, bro. I don't know why the fuck I'm stuttering. A storm is about to happen, bro. A storm is about to hit the league, bro. I'm telling you. Jalen Hurts figured it out. He figured it out. Jalen Hurts figured it out, bro. I'm telling you. That's a fact. That's a 100% fact. I'm telling you. He figured it out. And as I already stated and reiterated so many times during my live videos, I believe that we're going to go as far as the NFC Championship. I'm not going to say Super Bowl because that depends on health. Hell, even the playoffs in the NFC Championship depends on health. But I will say this, though. If we are healthy, we're going back to the NFC Championship. We're going back. We're going back to the NFC Championship, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's just that. I don't think that there's no team out there, especially in the NFC conference, that's stronger than the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I mean? We play 11 playoff teams. Going into the season, we play 11 playoff teams, bro. And I'm throwing up 5 and shit. Y'all know what I'm saying. 11. That's 10 plus 1. 11 playoff teams. You know what that means? We're going to get everybody's best shot. Every single Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. We're going to get everybody's best shot. Like AJ Brown said, we aren't hunting. We are the hunted now. We are the hunted now. So we're going to get everybody's best shot. Everybody want to take out the Eagles. The Rams want to take out the Eagles. The Green Bay Packers who voted against the Tush Push, who actually started it, they want to take out the Eagles. The Cowboys want to take out the Eagles. The Commanders want to take out the Eagles. Let me know if I'm lying. All them teams want to take out the Eagles. Kansas City want to take out the Eagles. We got a bounty on our head. Kansas City want to take out the Eagles, bro. Who else want to take out the Eagles? Who else? Y'all let me know in the chat. Who else? The Buccaneers still want to take out the Eagles. You feel what I'm saying? We play 11 playoff teams going into the season. 11. Cowboys fan mad Dez Bryant got Jalen in his top 5. Yeah, come on, bro. Listen, I hate when people get mad at people keeping it real, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie. I like Jay and Daniels, bro. I can keep it real. I can't badmouth Jay and Daniels, bro. I like Jay and Daniels. And once upon a time, I liked Dak Prescott. I keep it a beat. I keep it $1. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to be one of those hating ass content creators that's just going dislike another team because I'm a diehard Eagles fan. Nah, I'm gonna call a spade, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. And I'm not gonna be biased. I like Jay and Daniels. Once upon a time, I like Jalen Hurts. Ezekiel Elliott in his prime, he was like that. I'm no hater, bro. So how can you get mad that somebody's keeping it $1 about the opposing team's quarterback? If that's his top 5 quarterback, that's his top 5 quarterback. You get mad. That's the Cowboys being all, you know what I mean? They being jealous, bro. You know what I mean? They just being sore losers at this point. And I'm so over their fan base, bro. I got more respect for the Commanders fan base than the Cowboys fan base. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. They sore losers, and they never keep it tall. They never keep it a beam. They never keep it a stack. They never keep it a dollar. Never keep it a dial wow. None of that. None of that. They come on, bro. Come on, bro. Know what I mean? But listen, camp is definitely approaching. You feel what I'm saying? Preseason is a month away. We're moving just like that. I'm telling you, in the blink of an eye, we back into the football season, something that we all been waiting for. Like I said, man, I do have the audio podcast available. Fan Eagle audio podcast is available on Spotify and Apple. I will be dropping my first episode tonight. I will be dropping the first episode tonight, the audio version. Y'all could go on Spotify or Apple and type in Hype Fan Eagle. The audio version, the audio podcast is available. You know what I mean? If you don't see it, then wait for me to drop the first episode. I will be posting a link in the description. As soon as I drop the first episode, y'all will see the link to the Apple and the Spotify podcast, wherever you get your podcast from. You will see that link in the description. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing different formats and stuff like that. Now I got the audio podcast, and also I'm doing a different format to where I'm doing pre-recorded videos instead of me going live all the time. I'm giving y'all Eagles news and updates and stuff like that. So y'all stay tuned in for that, man. Like I said, my other podcast, Holla at Your Boy podcast, I will still be posting clips on this channel. Not too much clips because this is strictly a Philadelphia Eagles channel, but I will be posting some clips. If y'all want to tune into the whole podcast, then y'all could go to my other YouTube channel at DSTV103. That is DSTV103. Type that in the search bar. That is my other YouTube channel for my other podcast. You already know, man. I'm about to be at work, you know what I mean? So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Out of Bounds Podcast. Shout out to everybody who viewing this, whether religiously on the or in passing. Make sure you subscribe. You already know, man. It's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Gang.